Wes Leonard's death has left a lot of young people grappling with how to cope with this. And joining me live in studio right now with more on how to help children and teenagers deal with death is Lindsay Jousma with Gilda's Club of Grand Rapids. Lindsay, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for inviting us.
Well, this is such a difficult subject, and even, you know, as mentioned on the Facebook page, you know, when you go there to deal with things and you see such surprising comments that, you know, when you're trying to really come together and remember someone, it's difficult to process all of that, especially for young people.
Absolutely.
How do you deal with grief and young people?
What we found through our experience at Gilda's Club, you know, families coming there for support, is that when you're working with a child or you're talking with a child or you're a parent of a child who has experienced the death of somebody in their life, it's so important to be a good listener. You know, first and foremost, to just be a good listener, really meeting them where they're at, connecting with them, using that concrete language on that grief journey. You know, each child is unique, their experience will be unique to them, but having that comforting environment and atmosphere for them when they're ready to talk and answering questions they have, connecting them with resources such as Gilda's Club, where they can meet with some other kids, other teens who've experienced the death of somebody, really normalizing that and providing that emotional, social support.
So what about kids that don't want to talk about it, kids that are really sort of blocking it? How do you, as a parent, realize that there is a deeper problem maybe and try to help them with it?
That's a great question. So it might not come out in questions. It might not look like they're grieving, but they're holding things back. And, you know, again, just being a good listener, being present with them, inviting them to talk when they're ready.
Okay. Yeah. So invite them, let them know that I'm here when you want to talk about it. Maybe inquire about it.
Yeah.
Probably not keep it something that you just ignore, you know?
Yeah.
That's probably important. Young people, you said, really benefit from talking with other young people.
They do, especially teens.
So programs are available at Gilda's Club for things like that?
Yep.
So what do you think it is that maybe is a risk of not talking about it? What would you see in a young person that might be not properly dealing with grief?
Well, it kind of depends on how parents are reacting, how their adults in their world are reacting. So, you know, being honest, encouraging questions from kids and teens, and kind of modeling, you know, where they're at in that, and that it's okay to talk when they're ready.
Okay. Well, Lindsay Jousma with Gilda's Club of Grand Rapids, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Of course, people can always contact Gilda's Club if they need to try and talk about grief counseling, and the programs available there.
Yes, thank you.
Lindsay, thanks.